Once again, this is Williams Mayowa Alex. You're on to Softmax training. We are in the section 2 of the Qbasic program. The first, if you know you are not, you're just joining us, I would like you to go back to the first video. The first video we really looked a little bit on how the program is going to run, what is programming, and how you download the Qbasic compiler that you see on your screen. Now, in this section, we'll be working with the interface of the program. Now, Qbasic, like I told you, that section we have series of version of Qbasic. We have Qbasic 1.1, we have Qbasic 0.1, and so on and so forth. Yeah, the Qbasic 64 I will be working with is as a little bit of menus. No many of you have know what menu is. Menu is that bar that comprises of a lot of commands for you to use within the program. We have the file menu. Inside file menu, we have new, we have open, we have save, we have save as. Then the last recent program that has been work that was current that has been was previously used by the programmer that program with the Qbasic, like the recent use file. That's what I'm trying to say. Now we have the exit command. Exit command allow you to exit the program. Yeah, when you create new, it's going to bring you a new window like what you're seeing here, and you continue writing your program. Open will allow you to open existing sorry the we take you to the location where you save your compiler. Now, file name, you type in your file name here if you know it, or file you know it, and you just type it. It's going to search through and get the file name for you. And if you know you don't know where the particular thing is, you can simply double click this particular area is the location where your drive or your folders or files where you save your program. You can see if you watch the previous lesson, I took you to where I extracted my QB64, and these are the files that are there. I currently have A, B, C. These are the drive that are currently on my system. That's what it's showing me. Now, if I click on C, it's going to show me list of what you have on your system. I actually work with one. Let me go. Yeah, this is where I saved my compiler. Then I go to the source, I go to lesson. Then you see inside these are the files that you can open. So you just click on it, you click on open, it shows you you're welcome to Softmax Academy. The program you're working with is Max Academy. This course sponsored by Softmax Limited, and it is free for everyone. Now, that's for opening a file. When you save a file, you're saving it to the current folder where you save your your compiler, or anywhere, any folder you create. You can actually save it anywhere you want. So far you can access the file directly. You just change, all you have to do is to change the part. If it's on C, if it's on D, or if it's on desktop, you just need to navigate to where you save your file. It's left to you. The next one is save as. The work of save as allow you to change, not allow you to change the file name and also the extension. Now, when I mean by extension, this is the file name. You see, lesson 1 is the file name dot separator. Then for basic file, you need to save it as BAS, meaning basic. That is for you to run any for you to compile, or for you to edit, or for you to work with any basic file, you have to save it with the what basic base that is BAS extension. It's very, very, very important. The part you see here is the part that your file is going to be saved. Now I can change my path. Now if I'm working with C, I just need to click on C. I'll just take, for instance, let me see, save it on user. Okay, user. I'm going to mail. Oh, okay. So desktop. So I'm saving this particular file on the desktop. So let's see what's going to happen. So when I save it on the desktop, here you can see it over here. This is the file you see here. So you can save it anywhere you want it. All you have to do is properly navigate to where you want to launch your program. Now you can see this is the current used basic file. Now you exit. You've gotten the idea. You exit the program. Now edit, like the word edit, you allow it to work on the current file. You want to cut it, you want to copy, you want to paste, you want to clear, you want to select all, you want to undo, you want to undo the program, you want to redo the program, you want to comment, you want to uncomment. All those things we are not actually working with it for now. All we just had to do is you will be working with edits as times goes on. So you know what, when we say cut, you know what cut is. If you've worked with Microsoft word processing and that, it means that you are cutting a particular set of characters and you pasting it in another location, leaving that location. While copy is you're copying that the specific character or element. You're just making a duplicate of that particular that element or characters. While paste is you're pasting the copied element or cut element to the specific location you want. While clear means you're clearing the you're deleting the copied element. Select all means that you're selecting everything on screen. Undo means you're going back to the previous, while redo means that you're going forward. Now if you add a comment, you just need to add comment like a new sub. When we get to that section, we look more. Now view is the way you viewing your sub, search, you need to find and replace, change any character, run. This is what we'll be making use the most. We'll be making use of it every now and then. Then it means that you click on F5 on your keyboard, and it will work. What start means that is the way you are trying to execute your source code. As in, I've told you, if you watch the previous program lesson, we talk about compiling and that you write your source code like you will see what you see on screen and you run it. Now when you run it like this, for instance, the machine did not understand what this is, then you need to compile it. Then how do we compile? You need to go to run and you run it, or you click on F5 on your keyboard to do that. Now other options, your language, your code layout, your background, advanced, and because I just downloaded my QB64. Now you have privilege for working with Google wherever, and let's continue with the file. And if you have any question or you finding it hard or not really convenient using QB64, you can make use of the help section. It has a lot of goodies waiting for you there for you to dive into. So let's go straight to what we have today. Okay, before we do that, here is the work layout where you do all the magic. Here is the status that tell you the current state of what you're compiling. Now there is one thing about Qbasic. When you type in, does not actually give you error instantly until you compile. When you compile, then it will now detect the error. The error, when we get to the next section, we'll be talking about errors that can be made on while working with Qbasic. Now the errors are displayed under the status. If it was successfully, the status will